This week, our community lost a giant, and I lost a dear friend, Gene Hackman. Like everyone who's ever shared a scene with him, I learned he was a generous performer and a man whose gifts elevated everyone's work. He received 2 Oscars, but more importantly, he won the hearts of film lovers all over the world. Gene always said, "I don't think about legacy. I just hope people remember me as someone who tried to do good work." So I think I speak for us all when I say, Gene, you'll be remembered for that and for so much more. Rest in peace, my friend.
Of legendary actor Gene Hackman and his wife Betsy Arakawa, the couple along with their dog found dead in their New Mexico home this week by a maintenance worker.
Are they awake?
I have no idea.
Are they breathing?
I have no idea. I'm not inside the house. It's closed. It's locked. I can't go in. But I see them. She's laying down on a floor from the window.
Okay. Are they moving at all?
No, dude, they're not moving. Just send somebody out here really quick.
Okay, my units are on their way, okay?
The whole situation really is quite alarming.
Most of the time when you have a multiple death event, there's something kind of sinister.
Hollywood icon Gene Hackman found lifeless alongside his wife in their secluded New Mexico residence. The news initially painted a picture of a peaceful, if somber, farewell to a celebrated life. At 95 years old, the 2-time Oscar winner had earned his rest, and the scene discovered in his mudroom seemed to confirm a quiet passing. His cane and sunglasses lay neatly beside him, suggesting a gentle decline, perhaps a simple, unfortunate fall for an elderly man in the familiar comfort of his home. For a brief moment, the world mourned a legend gone to his final reward, accepting the narrative of natural causes as a fitting end to a remarkable journey. Authorities at first glance appeared to concur, their initial assessments leaning towards a natural and expected conclusion.
Of Mr. Hackman's pacemaker. This revealed that his last event was recorded on February 17th, 2025.
Tonight we're getting a clearer picture of the timeline related to the death of Oscar winner Gene Hackman. Authorities tonight are saying that Hackman probably died more than a week before someone discovered his body. And now we're taking a closer look at the new developments in this investigation into what happened and when.
The body of the 95-year-old 2-time Oscar winner was found in the mudroom. His cane and sunglasses lay at his side. He was very frail, and there's speculation that he fell, yet there were no obvious sign of injury.
Are they awake?
I have no idea.
Are they breathing?
I have no idea. I'm not inside the house. It's closed. It's locked. I can't go in. But I see them. She's laying down on a floor from the window.
The initial reports, while somber, lacked the sharp edges of mystery. Hackman and his wife discovered in their home no signs of forced entry, no immediate indications of violence. On the surface, a picture of sad but natural circumstances. However, the cold, clinical details began to paint a different, far more perplexing portrait. The coroner's preliminary findings offered no easy answers, no definitive cause of death that aligned with a simple, peaceful passing of natural causes. Then came the unsettling specifics that sent shivers down the spines of investigators. Prescription medication scattered haphazardly near Betsy Arakawa, a detail that hinted at something amiss. And most disturbingly, the discovery of their loyal German Shepherd, deceased, inexplicably hidden away within a bathroom closet, a detail that defied any rational explanation within the context of natural death. The narrative fractured, the initial assumption of peaceful farewell dissolving into a cloud of suspicion. Whispers of simple passing were abruptly replaced by urgent discussions of unexplained deaths, irregularities, and the chilling possibility of foul play. The investigation, once a matter of routine closure, was now thrust into the realm of urgent inquiry, demanding a deeper, more critical examination of every detail.
Found in the mudroom. His cane and sunglasses lay at his side. He was very frail, and there's speculation that he fell, yet there were no obvious sign of injuries.
Are they awake?
I have no idea.
Are they breathing?
I have no idea. I'm not inside the house. It's closed. It's locked. I can't go in. But I see them. She's laying down on a floor from the window.
Enter a meticulous FBI agent assigned to meticulously dissect every aspect of the Hackman property, from financial records to floor plans. Lost in the labyrinthine details of the digital blueprints depicting the sprawling mansion, the agent's trained eye caught an anomaly, a subtle but persistent inconsistency in the basement's spatial configuration. The official schematics clearly delineated the basement perimeter, neatly terminating at the wine cellar, a logical conclusion for a luxury residence. Yet the externally measured dimensions of the house stubbornly refused to align with the internal blueprint. The physical footprint of the house suggested a larger basement area than the plans indicated. A minor drafting error, a simple oversight in the architectural plans, or could it be a deliberate misrepresentation, a carefully crafted deception embedded within the very structure of the home? Intrigued by this spatial discrepancy, the agent felt a growing conviction that this wasn't merely an error. It was a deliberate concealment, a silent testament to a secret hidden within the foundations. A hunch solidified. Something unseen, something intentionally obscured lay concealed beneath the Hackman residence.
Prescription pills scattered next to Hackman's wife. Police say they found the body of a German Shepherd in the bathroom closet. 2 other dogs were found alive on the property. A search warrant does reveal investigators believe the deaths were suspicious enough in nature to require a thorough search and investigation.
Driven by the compelling inconsistency in the blueprints, investigators descended into the basement, focusing their attention on the wine cellar area. Behind an unassuming facade of wine racks and storage shelving, they discovered a section of wall that felt incongruously solid, out of sync with the surrounding structure. It appeared unremarkable, seamlessly integrated into the existing basement wall, yet a percussive tap revealed a telltale hollow resonance, a distinct echo that betrayed a hidden void. Advanced scans confirmed their growing suspicions. A sealed-off chamber, a clandestine room deliberately engineered and concealed within the existing basement framework, completely absent from any official records or blueprints. The task of breaching the concealed space was arduous, requiring specialized equipment and careful planning, but the anticipation was now almost unbearable. What lay hidden behind this deliberately constructed barrier? What secrets had Gene Hackman so meticulously entombed within his own home? The discovery of the secret chamber irrevocably transformed the entire investigation, shifting its focus from the immediate circumstances of the deaths to the deeper, more enigmatic question of what was being hidden and why.
So it's interesting to track this. Initially, police say there were no signs of foul play, and then by the afternoon, officials deemed it suspicious.
This is what I'm seeing, Natasha, is you see Gene Hackman in the mudroom, and his glasses are right there, his cane is right there, as if he were walking and moving, and then suddenly, perhaps because of a heart event, I'm thinking,
stepping across the threshold into the secret chamber was akin to crossing a threshold into a forgotten era, a time capsule of the strange and inexplicable. A thick layer of dust blanketed every surface, clinging to stacks of aged wooden crates that lined the perimeter walls, seemingly untouched for decades, silent witnesses to an untold history. Discolored heaps of paper bound by fraying twine leaned precariously in corners, emanating a faint, musty aroma of dampness and decay, whispering tales of neglect and forgotten secrets. Faded and yellowed photographs, haphazardly pinned to corkboards, depicted a gallery of unfamiliar faces, individuals bearing no discernible connection to Hackman's well-documented public life or known family circle, adding another layer of perplexing anonymity. But it wasn't merely a repository of forgotten relics and dusty archives. Scattered amongst the decaying artifacts were an array of peculiar instruments, some bearing a resemblance to antiquated scientific apparatus from a bygone century, others appearing as arcane tools of indeterminate purpose, their function and origin lost to time. Cryptic symbols, meticulously etched and carved into the chamber walls, snaked across surfaces in enigmatic patterns, forming a language utterly foreign and undecipherable, a silent script guarding secrets yet unknown. It was a collection that defied rational categorization, a bizarre and meticulously curated stash that raised a cascade of unsettling questions about Hackman's hidden life, the true purpose of this concealed space, and the potential connection to his and his wife's sudden and inexplicable demise.
With cops saying they haven't ruled out foul play, questions are swirling over how Gene Hackman, his wife, and dog ended up dead in their Santa Fe home. Why were there pills scattered on a counter, and why was the front door ajar?
The news of the clandestine basement chamber detonated across news networks and social media platforms with explosive force, instantly catapulting the Hackman mystery into the global spotlight. Hackman Street, once a quiet, unassuming residential lane, was abruptly transformed into a chaotic magnet for media vehicles, amateur investigators, curious onlookers, and fervent conspiracy theorists, all converging on the once private mansion. Wild speculations concerning the room's hidden purpose erupted across the internet, ranging from mundane storage to outlandish theories of panic rooms, secret bunkers, clandestine laboratories, and even Cold War-era espionage hideouts. The authorities, maintaining an unyielding veil of official silence, inadvertently fueled the escalating frenzy of public conjecture. Their reticence interpreted as confirmation of something truly extraordinary, perhaps even sinister, concealed within the mansion walls. Driven by a potent cocktail of morbid curiosity and a thirst for the sensational, trespassers, emboldened by the public frenzy, began attempting to breach the perimeter of the estate, seeking a forbidden glimpse into the heart of the mystery. In swift response, the FBI, recognizing the escalating security threat and the potential for evidence tampering, swiftly moved to fortify the property, establishing a round-the-clock guard detail, transforming the Hackman residence into a heavily secured fortress, a symbol of both mystery and enforced secrecy. This dramatic lockdown, intended to control the chaos, ironically amplified the public's perception that something profoundly significant and potentially perilous was being deliberately shielded from view. Amidst the bewildering labyrinth of strange artifacts and indecipherable symbols recovered from the secret chamber, investigators stumbled upon an object that appeared deceptively ordinary, yet possessed the potential to be profoundly illuminating. Gene Hackman's personal mobile phone, visibly damaged, waterlogged, and unresponsive to initial attempts at activation, it seemed a long shot, a fragile hope in a sea of perplexing clues. Undeterred, forensic technology specialists, experts in data recovery from severely compromised devices, were immediately summoned, tasked with the near impossible mission of extracting any recoverable data from the damaged phone. Could this seemingly ruined device hold the key to unlocking the chamber's secrets? Could call logs, text messages, deleted files, or hidden applications buried within its memory reveal the truth behind the Hackman deaths and the purpose of the clandestine room? The anticipation was palpable, the stakes incredibly high. Did the phone contain encrypted communications with shadowy figures, evidence of clandestine financial transactions? Coded messages providing a Rosetta Stone to the chamber's cryptic symbols? The FBI, acutely aware of the sensitivity and potential significance of this recovered device, remained resolutely tight-lipped, offering no public statements regarding the phone's discovery, the data recovery efforts, or the potential secrets it might contain, leaving the world suspended in breathless anticipation, wondering what revelations might soon emerge from this waterlogged piece of technology. With concrete information deliberately withheld by authorities, a fertile ground for conspiracy theories rapidly took root and flourished, spreading like wildfire across the digital landscape. Some factions of online sleuths and amateur detectives posited Hackman as a deep-cover operative, intricately entangled in clandestine activities for decades, his celebrated Hollywood career merely an elaborate and convincing facade for a hidden life of espionage and intrigue. Others, leaning towards narratives of government overreach and shadowy agencies, suggested that Hackman had inadvertently stumbled upon highly classified information, state secrets too dangerous to remain exposed, leading to a desperate cover-up. Whispers of clandestine foreign connections, illicit financial networks spanning continents, and coded communications exchanged with unknown entities circulated through online forums and social media channels, each theory more elaborate and sensational than the last. Then, a tantalizingly cryptic entry, unearthed from Hackman's personal diaries, surfaced online. Project Eclipse. This enigmatic phrase, devoid of context, ignited a firestorm of speculation, fueling theories of advanced clandestine technology, top-secret government projects operating outside public scrutiny, and a hidden world of espionage and covert operations in which Hackman may have been unwillingly ensnared. The discovery of partial fingerprint matches within the secret room, persistently unidentified and unexplained by authorities, further intensified the atmosphere of suspicion and fueled the burgeoning conspiracy narratives. evidence. The deliberate opacity of the official investigation, coupled with the undeniably bizarre nature of the discoveries within the secret chamber, coalesced to create a mystery that simultaneously captivated and baffled the global public, fostering an environment where speculation thrived and the line between reality and conjecture became increasingly blurred. As the initial media frenzy began to subside and mainstream news outlets subtly shifted their focus to other breaking stories, a new voice emerged from the periphery of the Hackman mystery, a longtime caretaker of the estate. Initially overlooked amidst the sensational discoveries and high-profile investigation, this individual came forward with a quiet yet potentially significant piece of testimony. In the years leading up to Hackman's death, the caretaker recounted a series of seemingly innocuous deliveries had been made to the mansion, packages and crates accepted and stored without raising any immediate alarm. At the time, these deliveries appeared mundane, routine, perhaps supplies for the extensive property or personal items for the reclusive actor and his wife. However, in the stark light of the secret basement revelation and the unsettling nature of its contents, these innocent deliveries now took on a far more ominous and ambiguous character. The caretaker, haunted by the unfolding events and the pervasive atmosphere of mystery, began to question the true nature of these packages. Could these seemingly ordinary deliveries have unknowingly contributed to the bizarre collection within the hidden chamber? Could they hold a missing piece of the puzzle, a tangible link to the secrets Hackman concealed? The caretaker's belated testimony, though lacking definitive answers, injected a fresh wave of uncertainty into the investigation, raising the specter of unseen influences and deliberately concealed activities operating just beneath the surface of Hackman's public life. Did this unassuming individual, with their recollections of seemingly mundane deliveries, unknowingly hold a crucial key to unlocking the truth behind the secret basement and the tragic events at the Hackman estate? Despite the enduring public fascination and the persistent stream of unanswered questions surrounding the Hackman case, mainstream media coverage began to exhibit a curious and abrupt decline. Major news networks, initially captivated by the sensational story of the secret basement and the Hollywood legend's mysterious demise, inexplicably pivoted their attention elsewhere, relegating the Hackman investigation to smaller news outlets and online forums. The once intense spotlight of national and international media seemed to dim, then flicker, and finally almost vanish entirely. This sudden tapering of coverage sparked widespread speculation and fueled a growing sense of unease. Why the sudden media blackout? What forces could be at play to deliberately downplay or suppress a story that had captivated millions and raised so many critical questions? Some whispered of powerful interests intervening behind the scenes, exerting influence to steer the narrative away from potentially uncomfortable truths. Others speculated about deliberate misinformation campaigns designed to muddy the waters and obscure the real story. The vanishing media spotlight, far from diminishing public curiosity, only amplified suspicions of a larger cover-up, adding another layer of intrigue to the already complex mystery. Was the media silence a calculated maneuver to protect powerful individuals or institutions? Did it signal the presence of forces determined to keep the secrets of Gene Hackman's basement buried in the shadows? And what does this sudden absence of mainstream coverage reveal about the true scope and depth of the unfolding enigma at the Hackman estate? Today, the Hackman mansion stands in the New Mexico sun, silent and guarded, a stark monument to a host of unanswered questions and unresolved mysteries. The sealed-off basement room remains untouched, presumably still housing its trove of enigmatic artifacts, encrypted hard drives, coded journals, bizarre contraptions that defy simple categorization and continue to elude definitive explanation. Fans continue to dissect Hackman's extensive filmography and archived interviews, searching for hidden meanings, subtle clues, and veiled confessions that might shed light on his hidden life and the secrets of the basement. Investigators, working behind closed doors and shielded from public scrutiny, painstakingly pore over every page of those cryptic documents recovered from the chamber, desperately seeking a Rosetta Stone, a key to unlock the code and reveal the truth that lies buried beneath layers of secrecy and speculation. But until official conclusions are definitively released, the true nature of Gene Hackman's secret basement and its connection to his and his wife's deaths remains firmly locked away, shrouded in an impenetrable veil of official silence and unresolved enigma. Was Gene Hackman in his final years a guardian of remarkable secrets? A man leading a complex double life beyond the public gaze? Or did he unwittingly stumble upon something profoundly dangerous? A hidden truth so volatile that its exposure ultimately cost him everything. For now, the FBI maintains its unwavering silence. All that remains is the imposing silhouette silhouette of the silent estate against the New Mexico landscape, a bewildered global audience, and a hidden chamber whose secrets may or may not ever fully emerge into the light of day. What do you truly believe is concealed within the depths of that secret room? Is this story merely an elaborate tapestry of unfounded rumors and sensationalism? Or does it point to something genuinely chilling, something so profoundly disturbing that the authorities are deliberately withholding it from the public consciousness? And what about the sudden media silence? What does that tell you? Share your most compelling theories and insights in the comment section below. We are eager to hear your perspectives. And before you go, be sure to activate that notification bell to stay informed about future developments in celebrity mysteries and unfolding investigations. Until our next exploration into the unknown, remain curious, stay vigilant, and stay informed.